Okay, so I came back on because we were talking about this earlier today, and this was an amazing, perfect visual of what happened today with the fair value gap. Okay, so I think that I was probably talking about, let me just see what time. Yeah, it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I was talking. So it was right here, this time period right here. And I said to you in the last video, so this is either going to break and go up and then be stuck. Uh, this is either going to break this line here and go up, and then this is going to become a little bit of resistance to see if we can get past it, or it's going to break and go down. And I said there were definitely orders that would be hitting down here at this line because this was our fair value gap from Friday. I love when things work out perfectly like this. Okay, so let me just clear my drawings. I'm going to zoom in so you can kind of see this a little bit even better. Okay, so the fair value gap is what we drew. And if you see right here, we did it right here. Oh, let me move this. Yeah, that's better there. Okay, so we drew it right here from this candle right here, this green candle. And why did we do that? Because look at this big candle here that dropped all the way down to here. These are all orders here that are sell orders that never got filled because this drop happened so fast that it just bounced right back up, right? And then it didn't come back down again the whole way. So that's my yellow chart there. And this was that day on Friday, it just kept going up and up and up, right? So we started again on Monday and we had a drop down here, right? Here we had a drop down. So I drew another fair value gap on my chart to show you that, oh yes, from this here, this line here to coming down here to this line, which is the third candle here, right? This yellow line is resistance. So if we could get past this, then that means that we're going back up. If we can't get past that, we're going down. And you see it tried to do it here and it couldn't do it. It couldn't get past this yellow block here that I put, was a fair value gap from this morning. And this was on the 5 minute chart. So this wasn't even like, I didn't even look at the hourly chart or the daily chart to see if that was there. Anyway, this was like perfect clockwork. Let me just clear all my drawings to see that, okay, we have this here, this level of support, right? We came down a little bit. We had this next fair value candle right here where we had this long candle drop down here. So what do we know for that? Well, we know that there's all orders in here, right? So the orders were kind of being taken in a little bit, but it still wasn't taken, right? And when I left at 1 o'clock, we were still here. So you see, all these orders got taken with this downtrend. And then we kind of got stuck here for a little bit, right? Right there, we got stuck and the market's still trying to figure out where to go. And I said to you at 1 o'clock, which was probably around here-ish with this green candle, the red candle, it was kind of just going up and down, right? But I said, there's still orders down here. These have all orders down here that have to be filled. And sure enough, what happened? Bingo! Right to the line a little bit below. So I'm going to leave these lines here for tomorrow, these blocks. I want to see, does this continue tomorrow? Or at least I know, okay, if we start going up and we break through here, and then we break through here, this is my next resistant point. So I hope that helps you to understand a little bit of where the market is going while we're trading during the daytime. And where do we think it'll stop? Because that's one of the biggest questions that traders have that they ask me all the time. Well, how do you know which way the market is going to go? How do you know when it's going to stop, where it's going to stop? And this today proved exactly this fair value gap to show you when you use this strategy, you can absolutely day trade off of this. Or you can push it out. It doesn't have to be a today trade. I think actually when I did my money. It wasn't a 0 day trade, it was tomorrow. So the expiry was for tomorrow, not for today. And if those terms are unfamiliar to you, don't worry. I'm going to be doing more videos like this so that you can get a good idea of what it is that I'm talking about when I'm throwing these terms out. Because I know for me, that was something that was really confusing and took a long time for me to learn. But I just was so excited when I saw this happen today because I was like, I know at 1 o'clock, I told everybody that, oh, I don't know. We could have just stayed here for the rest of the day. It didn't have to go down at this point, right? So where would I have gotten in? I probably, let me just change the color of my pen. I'm gonna do a nice blue now. Where would I have gotten in? Well, I probably would have gotten in here. Why? Because this is where that wick went to. So I knew that if it kept going down that way, that we were going to keep going down. And sure enough, we did. So that was at like 75.15 and it ended up where a little bit below 75.10. So that was a $5 move just right here from there to there. But I could have also decided that, oh, it broke here, right? And I could have gotten in here, which was closer to like probably 75.20. Um, but anyway, those are the two places that I could have gotten in had I decided to trade for the rest of the day. I really like to be done in the morning. I like to get my trade in, be done by like 11:30, the latest, and then get out. Because as you can see, like here, from 12:30 to really, yeah, 1:45, 12:30, 1:30. Take your lunch break. Sometimes the market will move, it will, but you know what you can do? You can always just right click and you can set an alert. So I could have set alerts right here, which would have alerted me, but at least I got away from my computer a little bit, um, at or above. Okay, so it's going to create the alert right there. Let me clear off these drawings again so you don't get confused. Clear my drawings. I could have set an alert right here that when it goes above these wicks here, right, then it would have alerted me and maybe I would have been looking to go up. Or I could have set an alert probably here. Yeah, probably right here. I would have said, okay, let me know when this goes below. So I just switch this to at or below. And then I can walk away from my computer. I don't have to stay here, or I can do other things because a lot of times trader fatigue is real and people will stay the whole time in front of the computer and not move. I remember my uncle one time, we were talking about trading options, and he said, oh my gosh, the first day I did it, I didn't even move. I didn't go to the bathroom, nothing. Oh, that was so funny, that story. But it can happen. So anyway, my point is, if it rings here or it rings here, I'm going to hear it wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, and then I'm going to be back and evaluating. Now, it would have probably rang a couple of times here, you see. It would not have rang up here, but it would have rang probably here when the green came through that alert, when the red came through, when the green came through again, when the green came through again. And I'm just checking, like, okay, what's happening? So red up, went back up green. Red up, went back up green, went back up green, went back up green. So I'm just like keeping an eye on it, but I keep resetting this alert to know when does it break this. But you see, it's already testing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. And then finally over here was the eighth time that it was testing it. But remember what I said, all over here after this line here to this end here, these were all orders already written, already in the system by the big institutions. So it has to, at some point, break that and go down, hit this line, and now we'll see what happens tomorrow. I hope this helped you. If it did, like and subscribe. Come and trade with me. I'm opening up my classes so that people can come and trade live with me. I'll be on in the morning time and helping you walk through all this, which I think is very helpful. And I'll be posting those links very shortly at the top of my YouTube channel page so that you can join me trading live every day. And I look forward to helping you. I hope that you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. And I am so excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to see where the market goes. Okay, have a great night. Bye.